What's good with y'all boys? It's episode 43. Episode 43. We going stupid. 43 motherfucking weeks consistent. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. It's your guys, Terrell. Say what's good. I got Denzel.
You're.
And the shadow legend, the myth, the ghost, the thought. Devin.
Oh, what's up, bro?
The mysterious. Hey man, I got a question for you, man. Why you change your name like every other day? You be changing them shits like you change your name every week, almost like
I gotta hype
like P Diddy.
Bro.
Nah, you know how there's a specific day every week that you clean your bathroom. Like that's what Devin does. He's like, yeah, shit, a week passed. Hey man, it's time. Let me change my name. Shit.
I gotta hide from a certain somebody.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna give more information on that? You know, it's the gift of giving. So I mean, the gift of giving, the season of giving. So
she got a little crazy. So
okay,
we talk about that another time.
All right.
But yeah, man.
How you feeling?
Set up right now. Pretty good. Fucking ring lights bright as shit. Temporary setup right now. We down, but we be back. We be back sometimes.
Okay. What's going on, Devin? I mean Denzel. Jesus Christ. It's this dog, bro. This dog is down here fucking me over, bro. Get your ass down.
Nothing much, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good today.
And why is that?
Yeah, you gonna tell people why?
Why I'm feeling good today? Hold on.
They don't give a fuck about the box, man. Just say it, man. Why you always gotta flex some shit?
God damn. It's like
oh, head.
God, it ain't heavy. It is just the box. God damn. This is why.
You said the box heavy.
The box heavy.
This box
heavy.
Nah.
This is a brick.
You know,
I could probably work out with this. I could probably be like,
You know people listen to this, right? Say what it is.
It's a RTX 4080 GeForce.
What's that?
Reference.
What's a 40?
In terms of gaming, this is more than two of your consoles combined together.
Yeah. What the fuck is a 40?
Two PS5s.
What is a 4080? A 4080 is a graphics card. You put it in your PC and it outputs graphics, and it's 3 times as powerful as a PlayStation 5. So all you PS5 owners and Xbox Series X owners, y'all falling behind.
Okay, so in terms of outputting graphics, what does that mean for the PC?
You get more performance. You get more frames. You get
more
frame rate. You ever play Call of Duty and the game stuttering? Like you're just choppy. It look like you're chopping. It's freezing. It don't do that on my shit because that means your frame rate, your frames per second is dropping. That's what those stutters are. That's what that choppiness is. It's not the internet. It's your console. It's fucking up. So yeah, that's what that is.
That's what we need. We need context. I like that.
That's the context.
Yeah, because you just be saying a whole lot of shit and motherfuckers don't be understanding that. Average ass people that don't engage.
Like some people.
We got people in Africa and across the country that don't understand this shit. So you gotta.
He said like some people. What the fuck is that? You trying to throw shade? Throwing shade already? That big ass shadow in your room. It's enough shade in there. Who you throwing shade at?
Damn.
That's definitely you 3 years ago.
I didn't peep that shit.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay. I ain't give a fuck either. Shit. Nobody gave a fuck 3 years ago. So try again with that shit, motherfucker.
Like some people.
Terrell, how you doing, bro?
A little under the weather again. I don't know. This shit's like a resurgence of sickness. I was sick like last week. By the time we recorded the episode, I was good. And now we just back with the sniffles. You feel me? But besides that, the stream's been popping off. The content's been popping off. The podcast has been popping off. So, I'm good. 'Tis the season, bro. Next episode is going to be a Christmas tree right here. Like I said, the previous episode. There's going to be one here for the Christmas episode for sure. A big-ass Christmas tree. I'm going to move everything to the side. You're going to see nothing but like that, like Rod shit. But 7 feet. That should be taller than Denzel.
Uh-huh.
Denzel, why are you looking in the camera like that, bro? What is going
on? He thinks I'm capping.
Just something shady that I said.
Spit it out
when he said it.
Oh. Okay.
That's why I laughed.
I remember now.
What happened?
If you remember from last episode, I said something about a Christmas tree. It was like, what did you say? You're like, I'm gonna hold you to it or some shit. Because some people, I don't know what I forgot what Denzel said. Denzel be throwing shade all the time.
It was
some Devin shade.
He always throwing
shit at
shade at me,
Devin.
bro.
Hey, wait. Before you throw shade at him, throw shade at this because I know you're ready to throw shade. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and point to it. Let's see if you know what the fuck it is. You see that right there? That right there, it's a Christmas ornament.
It's tarnished by that one ornament. That's crazy.
What was on your bed next to that graphics card box? What was on your bed next to that?
I picked that dusty.
Nah, it was something gaming related also. Some shit that kind of don't make sense.
Oh,
pick that dusty.
It kind of don't make sense.
Oh, you talking about this? You talking about this PlayStation controller?
Yeah, throw
that shit out of there. Yeah.
Throw that shit in the trash. What Devin be doing? Throw that shit in the trash.
Yeah, PlayStation 1, PS1, yeah.
Plastic, yeah. Okay. Refurbished, yeah.
Now, hold on. Before we get into anything, Devin, explain to the people where you been. What happened? They missed you. Yeah, everybody asking about you. Where's Devin? Where's Devin? Is Devin coming back?
I've been out in the Amazonian jungle, fucking these Amazonian hoes.
These motherfuckers that be speaking in riddles be pissing me off, bro. Just say what happened.
No. I had to go out of town for work. I had to go to Arizona, and then I had to go to New York to work on some plane shit. I haven't been. It was like the first week. New York? I've been back in like 2 weeks, so I haven't really. Yeah.
You went to New York?
You got sturdy.
You went to your hometown.
You got sturdy?
Went to your hometown. Here, bro. Your home city.
You had a pair of Timbs?
No, I did not have a pair of Timbs.
You had the Henny bottle too?
With the bubble jacket.
Hey man, before I forget, shout out to Fabrizi. Shout out to we're gonna start calling him Breezy. We're not calling him Fabrizio no more.
Yeah, shout out
to him. And shout out to what's the other homie? Nick? Is that his name?
Mario?
Jesus Christ. My bad, bro. I'm sorry.
Mario's still playing catch up. Fabrizio's on timing with it, but Mario's still playing catch up.
Oh well. We'll see him when he makes it here.
Yeah, shout out to them. He'll message me. Be like, yeah, I heard the shout out from Rod.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, bro. Honestly, y'all deserve it. Y'all be tuning in. Y'all super huge supporters. They was in Terrell's stream, for y'all who don't know. They was in Terrell's stream, just talking and what I'm saying, just being active. Like some of y'all should be. We ain't gonna talk about who y'all are, but some of y'all should be.
Hey, shout out to Bam too. Bam be commenting on every fucking YouTube video.
Yeah, shout out to Bam.
Shout out to him. All right, man. What we getting into today?
Rush Hour 4 got announced.
Yes, sir.
How y'all feel about that? They bringing back Rush Hour.
We need that.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've never really watched Rush Hour like all the way through. Like I've always watched bits and pieces. I never sat there and watched the whole thing. So I remember some scenes, but I gotta see it then.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, it's a classic. Like I've seen it so many times. I've seen it fucking in the dentist's office. I've seen it at summer camps, at school. Shit, like when it was on just regular ass TV back when the PlayStation 2 was still a thing. Like I remember seeing them shits. The same thing with Friday. Like I've never watched Friday.
Gazelle? I seen that shit.
Yeah, so
I seen Friday a couple times.
Yeah,
and next Friday. I think I seen Friday After Next like once.
Yeah, I mean these are classics.
Rush Hour is just that shit. That's a staple. That's a classic. But it took them a while to drop 4 though. Like it's almost like the Bad Boys shit. How many movies Bad Boys had?
Like
3, I think.
Yeah,
it just hit 3.
I think they're confirming the 4th one, but I think Will Smith got canceled. So I don't know if it's back in or not.
Yeah, that's true.
After that slap, yeah.
I mean, he deserves it. Let's be real. I mean, we don't have to get back into this.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. That's just
wow, dude.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's just down in history.
Chris said, "Wow, dude.
Wow,
really?"
I should. Like he wanted to cry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He probably wanted to do way more things than that, but I mean, what he gonna do?
But we had 2 full-length episodes about that shit.
Facts. Didn't he sue his ass though? Didn't Will get sued?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well,
he's trying to be a TikToker now.
Will?
Yeah, he's on TikTok.
I think everybody on TikTok, to be honest with you. Like, why? If you have that much following and you have that much if you are that esteemed as anything, as an actor, an artist, whatever, why don't you have a TikTok? Honestly. So, I mean, you'd be stupid. You'd be shooting yourself in the foot not to have one. So I respect that. I respect the grind, whatever. Speaking of people with TikToks and platforms, I'm not gonna hold y'all, bro. I know I've talked about learning Spanish like before, but I'm really finna learn this shit because being worldwide is the motherfucking wave. This man, I just saw somebody on Twitch named Montana Black 88. This man had 4 million fucking followers on Twitch. 4 fucking million, bro. Which is insane. He had 3 million followers or 3 million subscribers on YouTube. He's over 8 mil across all his platforms. A German speaking streamer and creator. The biggest one in Germany. That's fucking insane. And we already know about Bad Bunny pulling 90%, making 90% of the fucking money from all his gigs, his music, his album sales, everything. And he's got pulled from all across the country. You good? Damn, I thought he was frozen.
What's wrong with Devin? Devin got stuck.
No, I thought Denzel was stuck. Denzel was like this.
They both look like that.
I was being attentive.
I thought this man was frozen. Holy shit. You gotta remember, bro, the camera's on now. So like when you listen before and you just like stare and just listen, focus, can't do that shit no more,
I was looking
bro.
at you on the screen and
motherfuckers look like meerkats.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I appreciate that. But yeah, that man Bad Bunny is making hella money too. He's a Spanish speaker. I'm not gonna hold you. I might have to learn the Spanish first just because it's there. It'd be the most beneficial for me. And low key, I might have to learn, I don't know, shit, Chinese, Mandarin. I might have to learn German. To be honest, whatever their fucking language is, I might have to learn that shit and slide over there. Cause who else you know is gonna be a black content creator in Germany? Who else you know is gonna be doing that?
Talk to him.
I might have clout. You know what I'm saying? Move over there. Be like, nah, bitch, I speak English too. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. Hold on now. I might really have to do this shit. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I might really have to do this shit. I might really be pursuing that, but hey, it's all just air. Like it's all just words and bitch ass manifestations until I actually put it into fruition and follow what I said and hold myself accountable. So that box of Spanish books in the garage has yet to be touched. Like ants probably been all in that shit and bugs and laid eggs. I haven't touched the shit yet, but there's at least 7 books, like enough books to teach a whole family, like of English immigrants to like Spanish. Honestly, so
I'm dead.
I gotta get to it, bro. For real.
Hey, New Year's resolution, bro. Learn Spanish.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck resolutions. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Everybody got a New Year's resolution. Planet Fitness isn't really known for fitness. Like it gets memed all the time. That shit gonna be swole come January 2nd. It's gonna be swole as fuck because people are gonna be drunk on January 1st. So on January 2nd or hungover. January 2nd and 3rd, it's gonna be swole as shit. It's not gonna be anybody in the malls, any retail stores. They're gonna be in the gyms trying to get their life together, try to get their body together this year. And come February, they're gonna be gone.
We're gonna revisit this during the New Year's Eve episode. We'll revisit this. But speaking of international stuff, Britney Griner, our girl finally made it home, bruh, and trades for a warlord or an arms dealer.
John Wick.
Now I've seen people bring up the argument that we should have got somebody else, like a U.S. soldier that was over there in Russia. But then someone did like the research on it, and it turns out this man had a dishonorable discharge from the military, and he was stealing money. He had like 18 different passports, all of this shit. And they're like, yeah, we should have got him instead of Britney Griner. It's like, nah, we should have got Britney Griner. What you talking about?
Yeah.
And she was on that little ass, stiff ass dollhouse bed. And she like 6, what's she like 6'5", 6'6"? She's tall as shit.
Just too big to be on that small ass, stiff ass board.
I don't understand the hate for why like people really want her to just stay out there. It's like, nah, bro, she been out there for like damn near the whole year on some bullshit for real. But if it was a LeBron or like who else, fucking your favorite rapper, Kobe, anybody, y'all would have wanted them home immediately, and they probably would have got home a lot faster than Britney Griner did.
Yeah, let it have been Kodak or some shit
for real. But for context,
Kodak going to Germany.
Germany, Russia.
Oh, Russia. My
Retarded.
fault.
I was talking about Germany. I got you.
Yeah,
I was
Oh,
talking about
okay.
Germany.
he
All right,
he get it, he get it.
But I mean, even so, like, yeah, he's gonna travel the world, bro. It's Kodak. Why wouldn't he travel the world? He got the money to do it. He probably been to Germany already. Shit. Probably been to Europe. He probably been all over the fucking globe. He probably been in South America. He probably been everywhere. To be honest.
Probably
Yeah.
why
Like-
he always in Florida nowadays. Like you probably catch him down there.
And where he from? I mean, but he moved out of his hood, no?
Yeah, but
Well, I'm
you
pretty
you
sure he
probably catch him in Florida here and there more than anywhere else because I mean at that point it's just like all right, I already seen all that. I don't care. It's just a waste of money at this point. I already been there.
That's
I don't
like you
even
see
know
some
if
artists
people-
in France. You know what I'm saying? They
I
have
don't even
shows
know if
out
people
there.
be seeing Kodak in Florida. I hear Trick Daddy a lot. I hear Pitbull a lot. I think people say they see Ski Mask from time to time down here.
Shit, Trick Daddy ain't nobody. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Trick Daddy is that dude. Don't disrespect
He's
Trick
a
Daddy.
He's a
Take it
staple
to the
in Florida.
house. Take it to the house.
That's the only. All right, look, we're not doing this again. We're not doing
Yo,
this.
5. You got that 5. Stop playing with him.
We're not gonna do this again. Bro.
MIA.
That's the only shit you know
Yeah,
about. Trick
yeah.
Daddy,
Where you
bro.
from? MIA. Stop. Shut your disrespectful ass.
And where you from?
Thought I was feeling you.
That awkward silence.
Yeah, where you from? He's like
Thought I
trying
was
to
feeling
compute.
you.
Hey, I need that little that symbol for the dial up. The like all the sound effects. I need that shit for when he just started thinking. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Thought I was feeling you. Shut your ass up. The fuck? Talking about some disrespectful. He really ain't that big to be honest. Like he had his little era. He made great music at one point, but he's really not that big. You seen what Trick Daddy look like now? That man look like a mess. That's all I'm gonna say. It looks crazy.
He has lupus.
Why are you laughing?
Yep.
Like,
Hey, moving on. All right.
Moving
next
on.
subject.
disrespectful.
Hey, man.
Disrespectful as Florida man.
This is
bro.
because I didn't know that. I didn't know. I just thought he was just fucked his life up, like crack fucked him up or something. I don't know.
I'm dead, bruh.
Nah, bro.
My bad. My bad.
Life fucked him up.
Hey, man, but we glad Britney Griner home, man. There ain't much to really rap about it. Like, we seen the shit in the news. They said they lost her type shit. But I feel like that was just like, kind of like a cop out. Like, yeah, we lost her type shit. Like, oh, like, what do you want to do for her? Like, type shit.
Yeah.
But they had her at that, some video surfaced of her like folding clothes. She cut her dreads off, all that shit. I'm like, hey, man. But she's finally here, though.
She's changed.
And she's a God damn, bro. WNBA player. Fuck, that shit beat my ass. WNBA player. She's pretty much like the LeBron James of the WNBA. I'm not gonna lie. And we need to put more respect on the WNBA. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro, they'll fuck us up.
Shaq made an interesting argument, a point, yeah, for the WNBA to get more clicks. Lower the rim. Because all they're missing is the dunk. Just lower the rim a little bit. You don't have to keep it as high as the men, because the men be jumping high as shit. But if you lower it just a little bit, so that damn near all of them can pretty much dunk, it'll be way more entertaining to watch. Because only like a handful of WNBA players can dunk. Everyone just shoots threes and shit.
Yeah.
Lower that rim a little bit, man.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I think what makes it more entertaining, not only is like the showmanism, like them just dunking the passes, like how flashy the NBA can be sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's also how aggressive they are. Because, you know,
Right.
if you watch the WNBA, like if you watch women play, like really good female players, they're really organized. They
Right.
share the ball, they pass it, they're really technical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With their movements. And I like that a lot. It's really crisp to watch it play. Like you watch just like a ball in motion, a 3-point shooter hit it, like the pure 3-point shooters in the WNBA, they're crazy. Or like the college players, even high school players, they're crazy. So like it's really cool to see. But I think in men's basketball it's just there's a lot more like it's just for entertainment. Like you said, it's a lot more flash, like a lot more pride on the line. I think it's not as much of a team. WNBA is like an extension of college ball, my personal opinion. But it's still good. I think it's just like they play with a smaller ball, so why not have just the rim a little bit shorter, like a 9.5 or some shit? They don't jump
Yeah.
as high as men, so why should the rim be as high? They got a smaller ball, don't they? Or do they have the same ball?
I think they have a smaller
ball.
Yeah, so I mean, it makes sense. The fuck? Might as well give them that. I will watch.
Shout out to the WNBA, man. Skylar Diggins. She a bad one. I ain't gonna hold you. She a bad one.
Let me pull out my handy dandy.
She a bad one. I'm not gonna lie. But let's transition. So I seen this TikTok, right? There's 2 TikToks I'm gonna bring up on this episode. We'll start off with this one. There's a TikTok of this young man saying that just pretty much giving his side of the story about like he went to like an event with his friends, and then like one of his friends started roasting and shit. And his whole TikTok was pretty much roasting leads to insecure men. Like, it leads to insecurities in men, right? That was his whole point. And it's like, does it really? I mean, at a certain point, it does get a little personal when people start roasting, but like at the end of the day, it's just jokes. Like, but I feel like to like the sensitive person or a person that doesn't really know how to roast, it could be taken as, damn, they're pointing out all my insecurities. Now I go home and I'm just insecure. Like, damn, he made fun of my hairline. Like, fuck, I can't even fix this shit. Or he made fun of my teeth. Damn, I can't fix this shit. Or I gotta fix this. Or is that what people really see when they
I guess I'm just
see
a
me?
bitch, huh?
Type shit. But like, what do y'all think about roasting? And does it lead to insecure men, or was he reaching?
I mean, I feel like there's some truth in it. I think if someone's pointing out your insecurities all day, every day, like, then of course it's gonna make you, or something that you never even thought of, like, I don't know. Shit, you might have a little bit of extra arm fat on your triceps. So niggas calling you jiggly arms and turkey neck arms or some shit. Like, I mean, if people are clowning you for that, I mean, it's gonna stick with you, especially as a kid growing up. It's gonna, like, you're gonna be like, okay, like, now I'm gonna wear hoodies, or I'm insecure about my body. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I think to an extent it can, but more to growing minds and people that are like the developing young minds and people that are sensitive. I think it'll build an insecurity with them for sure, because like I feel like if you go out into the world and like you go into school and shit, like you don't expect to get roasted. Like nobody thinks like, hey, like, is my face slim enough? You know what I'm saying? Are my legs long enough or some shit? Is my head proportionate to my body? Like nobody fucking thinks that shit.
Nah, motherfucker. Nah. Well, I don't know about, okay, I ain't gonna say this for like everyone, but I'm not gonna hold you. If you black, you do want to be like, I make sure I don't got a peanut head. Make sure my head's not. And then you feel the back of your shit like, fuck, you about to get on my shit.
What are you talking about? I never felt like that. Nah, I feel like nobody feels like that.
Nah,
you don't
bro.
go to bro. You don't start going to school and be like, do I have a peanut head? Like, no, the fuck you don't.
Nah, yeah. You go to school like calm and collected, and then your first roasting experience is when like you're like, damn.
That's when shit comes out. Like,
yeah,
damn,
but
was
that shit
true?
happens from the very. Yeah, that shit is real. Like, if you got a peanut head, your shit go back. My shit went way back, man. They used to call me fucking Alien vs Predator, bro. I had to roast niggas, bro. That shit was bad, bro.
Wait,
I grew into my head.
The Zerks that had a hump. God.
Yeah, I used to have a big ass. That shit was crazy. Like this would be the back of my head. Like this would be back of my head, right? And my neck would be like right here.
Damn.
My neck would be like right here. That shit was bad, bro. I had a cranium.
Nigga had the schnook.
So I'd be like, bro,
Michael Jordan.
I'd be like this. Look, I'd be like, you talking about?
Damn.
You talking about popping my hoodie, not no collar, popping my hoodie.
Bro, I knew a jit named Robert. He was like 7 years old, and I'll never forget the head on that boy. That boy had a knocking. He definitely had a L on his shit. His shit was up and to the back. Like, he had that hook for real. Like, he really could just be on the top of a shit that's just hanging like that.
Dead, bro.
Yeah, his head was gnarly for real. I wonder if he ever grew into that shit.
He probably did.
But I mean,
pretty bad.
But I mean, shit like that. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, if it's like head shape, like face shape or some shit, something that you can't change, that it is what it is. Because I know like Perlisi used to get cooked all the time, and so he got like hairline surgery or some shit. His hairline used to be crazy. I'm not going. Don't make this a TikTok because I don't want to resurface this shit. I don't want to resurface this, but like, yeah, his shit used to be crazy as fuck.
Flip it.
Until he got his shit So he got surgery done on his shit, but I mean, I've seen this girl that actually just got surgery on her hairline because she said like she had a big forehead. Bro, if you don't shut your bitch ass up, like nobody's looking at your fucking forehead. Like you're a girl.
Hey man,
Like I feel like
the forehead adds 10 plus dexterity. We like bitches with big foreheads.
Oh.
Like we all know what they guaranteed for.
Hey Rihanna, shout out to you.
I'm
Shout
about
out
to say,
to you.
Riri at type energy.
Because Riri got that word.
That cranium.
Oh shit, but it's that talent. That's what it is.
She got that
talent.
exoplanet on her
That
shit.
knowledge.
You feel me?
All that surface area.
She got that
Purple
Jupiter on her shit.
Purple light. Oh, here we go with this shit again.
Forehead gonna be tarnished.
Here we go.
We know all about this, man.
Audience, if you don't know what the big forehead memes are for, well, get your girl with a big forehead. I guarantee you she'll wear Mitch Max socks. She do that, we know something's good out in there. We're not gonna say anything, but we're gonna keep it PG in this bitch.
But back to the topic at hand. I think roasting can either make or break your childhood. I'm not gonna lie. Either you adapt.
I swore we talked about this shit.
We did.
I don't know.
We did talk about this. It was like the second
Damn,
episode.
I don't remember.
Nah, we did.
Yeah, I remember this shit because I had a story about this shit. Yeah.
I know we talked about roasting, but I don't think we talked about it roasting leading to insecurities. I know we talked about what was it leading into insecurities?
Bullying.
Was it bullying?
Yeah,
it was bullying.
Okay. I mean,
same shit pretty much. I mean,
same shit.
They're under the same umbrella, to be honest. One is just from your friends, and one is just from people who don't like you. But same shit.
I mean, at the end of the day,
we do
like
that shit every day.
At the end of the day, bro,
Yeah,
you're gonna get roasted regardless. So I mean, if you're not a person that don't say much and you quiet, I mean, just keep it moving. At the end of the day, it's just a roast. They're not fucking with you. They're just getting on your ass. And
so you gotta
it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to respond. Now you don't have to. You just keep it moving. But some people like to respond and take it there. So hey, get it how you live.
We be the first ones to roast.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Somebody try me. I'm cooking back. I mean, that's just a form of communication. That's how I grew up. My god brothers roasted me. Cousins roasted me. I've been roasted by kids in my school. Like, they wasn't even like really good at roasting like that. I was just in gifted class, so it was like me, Bam, and these two girls. We were the only black kids in the class. Not that it was a bad thing, because it was like there was some Hispanics in the class, some white kids in the class, whatever. But like the white kids all had a lot in common because they all played baseball and they just had a lot of shit in common. They were all friends. We were friends with them too, but because like I was in the same class every single grade. You know what I mean? I had the same kids in every grade, so like we were friends, like we were close, like whatever. But I mean, they would try me. You know what I'm saying? I would try them back. So that just was what it was. And like going to middle school and shit is just what it was. Like I just learned to roast. I'm not gonna lie. I think I roasted so much though that once I got to high school, that's like how I used to communicate to everybody. Like I would just roast them. And so because Don told me, I think I said this before, but Don told me that at first like he didn't want to hang around me, like he was afraid of me because he didn't want to get roasted or like deal with roasting. And I was just like, damn, I'm just used to cooking. Like going to summer camp, I went to Color Ridge summer camp, and I went to South Ridge summer camp. They niggas cooked out there. I got cooked by older kids. Like I was like 11, 10, getting cooked by a 14, 15-year-old. Like that's just what it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had like my mom put us in like this dance class. I was in this dance class with there's a lot of thoughts out there now that I remember shit. But if I wasn't shy back then, anyway, that's besides the point. It was like this dance group called Just Kidding Around, and she was like in town. She was in Florida. It was like this big thing back then. And like the dudes in there, they would cook too. Like everybody would just cook. Like I just been around people that roasted all the time. So I had to learn how to swim or drown. You feel me? It's survival. Yeah. It's survival of the fittest. You weed out the weak ones. If you become insecure and self-centered and just isolating yourself from everybody, then you just not cut from that cloth. If you're social, you're going to get roasted. It don't matter how quiet you are, how to yourself you stay, you're gonna get roasted. Like it just is what it is. Somebody gonna find something and be like, damn, that's so ugly jacket. Like, why the fuck is he wearing that? Like, that shit. That's just what people do. They gossip. They talk about you. Like they see anything, they can talk about it. Like, and it's freedom of speech, so they can say what the fuck they want to. Like nobody's just like gonna mind their business. Like if you look dusty, people gonna grill you for it. Like if you look weird, if you look strange in an area that you shouldn't be in, or not that you shouldn't be in, you just stand out. You stand out in any kind of way, whether it's positive or negative. People gonna get on you for it. You're too smart, niggas gonna get on you. If you dumb as hell, niggas gonna get on you. So it's like nothing's gonna ever change.
I ain't gonna lie. My whole elementary school year, I did not get. There was no roasting. The only time I would roast was with my older brother and sister. And then once I got to Cutler Ridge, middle school, motherfuckers were cooking. And I was like, okay, oh, this is what we doing. I was like, I do this shit at home with my brother and sister. So fuck it, bro. It's all fair game. And the brother and sister roast. When you be roasting your siblings, that should be getting personal as shit. Like immediately
you
off
got your ass
rip.
beat last week.
Yeah, that's how you get your ass beat, crybaby ass. Look at you. I'm like, okay, all right, bet. I was like, nothing nobody can say to me in this school would faze me in the slightest. I was just cooking people, cooking. I was like, fuck it, bro. And I made some friends off of it. I was like, fuck it, bro. And throughout the whole middle school, like my closest friends will roast each other every day, roast each other about weight, roast each other about fits, shoes, hairlines, all this shit. And I was like, hey man, it is middle school, so everybody look dusty. I ain't even gonna hold you. Motherfuckers hitting puberty and shit. Everyone's the whole locker room be smelling like Axe body spray. It's like, yeah, bro. Like,
especially after Christmas when they got that shit in a little $20 box with the all the different kinds with the same one, the shampoo, the spray.
Nah, that's dead, bro. It was never Axe for me. If real ones know, it was Bod. Bod was the best, nigga. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Please tell me y'all know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Bro, the Bod body spray. I'll probably give me some of that shit today if that shit was still around, bro. It was like a royal blue colorway, a red one. I said colorway. God damn it, listen to me. a royal blue color, a red color, and a black one. Them shits went crazy. I remember, bro. I think that's how I got my first. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. Don't let me lie to y'all. Fuck it. Let's move on. But the shit went crazy. My mama got me one of them shits from JCPenney. It went stupid. It was a deodorant, and it was 3 in a pack. The 3 we used to call them smell goods back then. Don't come from me. We called them smell goods, not cologne. It was smell goods. My dad was like, spray you some smell good. I was like, all right, man. Gotta get some a few sprays. That's what we call that shit. Like, I hated growing up because they wouldn't correct me. Like, it just called it smell good. That's just how that's how they would say it. They wouldn't say cologne. They called it smell good. So put you on some smell good.
But you a grown ass man called that shit a smell good.
Smell good.
Nah, I mean
going to Macy's. Going to Macy's being like, y'all got some smell goods? Like, sir, what is that? We sell cologne and perfume. What you need?
Yeah.
So smell good.
I mean, I learned as I got older. Like, I clearly saw that. But, like, I'm talking about when I was young. Like, when I was in elementary, like, 12 years old, in middle school, I was like I was still calling it smell good. You know what I'm saying? But, man, I learned. I was like, okay, this shit's called cologne. Why the fuck? But I never put that together. I never was like, why the fuck we call it smell good? But,
Just took it as that's what it is.
Literally the effect of it, but... That's what we called it, the effect of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just growing up, bro. Growing up black, I guess. That's what I called this shit.
That sounds like a Florida thing, bro.
So y'all never called this shit smell good?
Hell no. My uncle called that shit cologne. My male cousins that was older than me called that shit cologne.
That was body
fragrance spray at the
fragrance.
stores.
Y'all called this shit fragrance? I'm dead. No wonder you had that.
I ain't never said
all that extra knowledge. Fragrance. That shit extended.
I read the bottle. It said fragrance spray. I was like, oh, this cologne.
I'm dead, bro.
I guess.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Well, actually, this is shea butter. This shea butter, this African shea butter is called smell good. But I don't know. There's smell good oils. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and justify that weak ass fucking.
I'm dead, bro. Now another thing. He was about to cook. Another TikTok. This man got it on deck. We know weekend. We know.
Light skin. The cocoa butter complexion.
I'm a motherfucking star boy. Go ahead, sing it for us.
French vanilla.
Facts.
French vanilla.
Bro, I used to have a French vanilla cappuccino every fucking day in tech school, bro. That shit used to be gas. Every
dead,
day,
bro.
fire.
Another TikTok I had seen was this. It was from another podcast. I forgot what it was called too. Damn, bro. I'm not gonna remember that shit. But this guy was talking about. There's a black guy. He was talking about him being in real estate and how gentrification is not real. He was like, yeah, like when the grandma passed away, like her deed to the house be all fucked up. They just be giving it up for some money, and we just come through and remodel the block. And I'm like, he was like, yeah, gentrification is not real. I was like, I wouldn't say that because my Miami people, my Miami-Dade people, if you go to Gould's in Cutler Ridge right now, that shit is not the same Gould's as it was before. There's a bunch of white folk in there. There's a bunch of nice ass houses, and there's nothing wrong with white people being in these neighborhoods. It's only the thing that's fucked up about it is that the black community that's been there for the longest gets displaced or moved out to some other cheap ass neighborhood, and it's like they spent their whole lives here, and y'all just moving them out. But I would not. I was like, bro, I do not agree with this shit. This man is spitting some bullshit, and it's probably for some clicks. But I was like, nah, bro. Gentrification is definitely real.
Yeah, I mean it's clear. You can see it everywhere. Like if you go back to Homestead, like where I live, it's so many. There's so many apartment complexes every fucking where. Like
and
nice
new ones being
too.
made, like construction. I got like a couple that I passed.
Yeah,
picking up my thing earlier. Yeah,
that's
a bunch
literally what it is. Like they put the shits by the nice malls and like not even like literally just like I said in Cutler Bay on like 200th Street. There's like one right there next to that big ass the big ass South Dade Stadium or whatever it is, like the museum. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right over there, they just built some, and then there's some over where what's the name of that place? Over where the big ass 24-hour fitness is. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
By the
I think it's Crunch. I think it's Crunch now by the Publix, right?
Yeah, and Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Over there. I mean, well, yeah, that's Crunch over there, but like by Dairy Queen on that back street next to where Minchie's is, and then like where they just put the Raising Cane's over there. There's like a bunch of new places, like a bunch of new houses. I was what the fuck?
Down there, yeah,
it looks nice as shit back there next to the air base. It's crazy.
Yep.
It's crazy as fuck. And now there's like so much traffic. Like if that's not what it is, like the process of just making areas more urban and building homes so that more people can live there. Like in the process of doing that, like you move out or you refurbish the older, like more poor areas and move the families out,
and then jack the prices up.
Yeah, so
the people that have been staying there and don't want to move, it's like that shit's crazy, bro. You can't tell me that shit's not real.
Yeah, it's real, bro. Like it is what it is. Like there's a big ass house. Matter of fact, going to my grandparents' crib, there's this house. It used to be a field to the right of their house. Like their house used to be the last house on the block. To the right of them was a field. Now there's a big ass. Actually, there was a house there. It got knocked down. It was like a little small house. It's where the cookie lady used to stay, I think. No, it was a field. I'm tripping. There's another area. But yeah, it was a field. And now it's a big ass house. It's a 2-story house in that neighborhood with straight 1-story houses.
Like it's a new house because the leaves be low as fuck or dead because that shit just got placed down.
Not even. Yeah. It's like they have a long ass driveway. So like how it is, it's a lot of flat land. It's a long ass driveway. And the house literally is shaped like an L. It's 2 stories. It's white. It's crisp. And they have a big ass backyard. And the backyard is like concrete patio. Brand new. And you can see it because my grandparents have this kind of house where I don't know if you have ever seen a house like this, but you take there's 4 steps. You go up 4 steps and then like a step on the right, and now you're on the porch. So it's
I know
raised
what you're
house.
Talking about.
Okay. So it's a raised house like that, and then it has like a little
wooden
like a
things
little
railing. At the bottom?
Nah, it's not wooden, but actually it might be wood. But it's like a railing around the top of the porch. And then like you can walk down, take the steps down. Like now you're on a concrete landing, and then you walk out, there's a gate in the front. It's like a rolling gate. I'm gonna show y'all one day, but yeah, so like you can see into their yard because like you're so high in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like you're up like this fucking high. So like you walk up there and then you can see into the yard. They had like a party last weekend, the last time I was there for UTA. So I was listening. It was a Hispanic family, and yeah, they was jamming the fuck out. It was late as shit. Matter of fact, was that Thanksgiving? It was
last
Thanksgiving.
Time you were down here? I think so.
Yeah, it was for Thanksgiving. That's why they was partying. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely, it definitely does exist.
Even behind where I stay at, where the Wendy's and all that shit is at, like the Circle K and all that shit, that used to be a trailer park back there. And they knocked all that shit down and moved all them people out, and now they put like a nice ass apartment complex back there. And even behind my housing community is like there's a bunch of like new houses in the back. And fucking I'm blessed to live on the better side of my fucking neighborhood where like not that many cars get broken into. But if you go towards the back of it, bro, all hell be back there. And it's only like 3 minutes. It's legit, like not even probably like 2 minutes. You could probably walk down there. Straight hell back there. But all the new houses are back there too. So it's like, all right, I see what they doing. And they be jacking up the prices of the houses and the rent and the mortgage and all that shit. But Devin, what you think? Do you have any of this happening over there in Texas?
Yeah, it happens all the time. They move a lot of people in the hood areas. I think they're trying to do that with some wards. I think Fifth Ward or Sixth Ward. They're about to try to remodel that shit within the next 2 years. So yeah, it happens all the time over here. I mean, like you grew up in one place and then that place just becomes fucked up. The place I used to live in, like the spring, that shit, it was all peaches and cream, and then like I guess when people started moving out, that shit turned into the hood. Now they got that shit gated off. You can't even get inside. It's broken in, fucked up, gang signs everywhere. I'm like, God damn. This shit happens, bro. I mean, it's just a part of the thing. Like, we're population getting big as fuck. So they gotta accommodate for all these damn new places and shit. So yeah, gentrification is definitely real. That bro, man, was doing it for clicks. We already know he was clickbaiting.
He meant something else. Like his understanding of the term is probably different. Saying like, I mean, it's just if you pay for the house, then like y'all wouldn't get moved out or some shit. And what it's like if you can't pay for it, then and his argument is that everybody has.
If you can't keep it in the family, then sell it. Yeah.
Yeah, but his argument is like, oh, if you wanted to keep it in the family, you would. You only got money for what you want.
You know yeah. That's what he said. I remember.
So I was like, yeah, I guess. I mean, there's some truth to that, but if you really can't afford to do it, then why the fuck would you put money into this property? Like,
right?
Exactly. That's my point. Is if you don't have the money to maintain it, why not just sell it and give everybody a
take
fair
a loan on a house?
That's what I'm saying. Like
probably nobody wants. It has to, a lot of work has to go into it anyway. Like
you got to remodel everything just to make it even like updated, and that's already gonna cost you a lot more money than what you're trying to sell it for, probably. So
let's be real. Everybody out here is struggling. To be honest, nobody the average person doesn't really have money to spend like that on their vices.
Yeah.
They only have extra money for their vices, the things they enjoy to do to keep them sane, and that's it. I mean, that's just what it is.
There was like this. I'm not one for statistics, but I feel like this one was accurate. Someone said like the average American cannot afford an unexpected $500 like bill or emergency bill that comes out of nowhere type shit. I'm like, that shit is so accurate. Let's something unexpected come up that comes up $500. I'm gonna be like, God damn, you got cut here.
$500, you need a rack or something.
Yeah.
It's over there.
It's sad.
I'm saying, bro. We trying to break that cycle.
Fuck all that shit. Some generational curses. We breaking them hoes.
Yeah,
you coming for G Master, bro. Or not G Master, but Montana Black. Gonna have a poster of that man right
Fuck
here.
All that nigga.
Every day.
I'm coming for them blue strips, blue faces.
Facts. We getting there though. The ball rolling. The ball is rolling for the guys.
Only a matter of time, man.
What's in effect? This next one right here, this dude right here, he's gonna add to that effect. It's all a team effort, a collaborated effort, and you right here, you finna put shit into the works. Yeah, that we finna get that number up, that follower count up. We finna get you right.
And then it's on Devin.
Yeah.
And then it's on Devin.
He'll be last. I don't really know what Devin wants to do, bro. So I don't know what his goals are.
I got some shit.
Do you want to get on here and talk about the shit with your mentor?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was supposed to say something. Okay, so I've been talking with my mentor, multi-millionaire guy, just comes in and out of the country. So I met him through my cousin actually, because he's actually a close family friend that I actually have pictures with. It's kind of crazy. He just wanted to talk to me about what I was doing and whatnot, like how I'm doing shit. I don't know, like the shit he told me, like it's like crazy because like while I'm sitting here like talking, like right now, like money is moving constantly, so to the point where you can make money every day. And I think he said something along the lines of when you go home, when you come home from working your 9 to 5, you're not tired, you're just uninspired. You should be working on your craft. You can sleep later on when you're dead. So I was like, he does make sense though, because like when you come home, mostly everybody just wants to go to sleep, or some people hit the gym, work out, cook food and shit, and then like fall into disarray and sleep or just chill. But like the ones who's really trying to get after it, they fuck the first job. They go into the second job. They trying to make that bread stack. And then he was just talking about like how you see things differently when you have a little bit of money, because like he went from making 2K to 5K to 10K to damn near, you say you make like 70K now, 70K a month.
God
So it's
damn.
like you could put that into perspective. And he's almost at 100K. So it was just like, bro, like to see the life like he lives. This man just like goes in and out of the country like that's fucking
God.
a holiday, like it's Christmas.
Let's start with $100 a week, or not a week. My bad. $100 a day.
Not even.
day.
It's just like you just gotta be smart with your money, man. You gotta start like I encourage everybody to start reading. You know, read a good book. Read a good book on like mental health and all that shit. Get your mind right. Get your body. Get your soul right. Hit the gym. You know, keep a good close group of well-rounded friends around you, and then just start learning about business. Start learning about trades, index, stocks. I mean, it sounds stupid and boring, bro, but like once you get in there, you get in there because you don't need much money to like take off with. Like, cause there's people that right now just looking at stocks, looking at trades and shit, making 3K an hour or making 3K a week, and that's pretty good considering that most people don't even touch that shit a week. Like you have the tools in front of you to break the generational curse. That's what he told me. It's like nowadays, like the internet, you can make money off it just by sitting here.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
there's no excuse for why you can't do it. So like he told me a lot of shit, man. And I think next year summertime, he said he was gonna take me to Brazil or South Africa to one of those little places. Cause he got like a house in South Africa. And that shit's crazy.
Yeah. I can go do that now while I'm sitting on like a pocket of money. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting on a nice little lump sum of money. I need to do that now, like to invest. Because if I was to invest something or see like a
Yeah,
return
bro.
in like 2 weeks, and I can pretty much double my money,
You can
then
double,
then
double
I
it
can
up.
quit my job, or I'm probably gonna stay at my job so I can keep getting my shoes. But I can continue to do what I'm doing now, which is like my extended vacation. I'm working
Yeah.
like 2 and 3 days a week, maybe sometimes one time a week. You know, I'm just chilling and then keep doing my shit at the Air Force and let my money stack, and I can continue to do this. But the money is going away. You know what I'm saying? Like money is burned every day, every week. Sometimes, like I just be, you know what, fuck it, I like this shit. I'm gonna buy this shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy this. Fuck it, I'm gonna buy this.
And that's the thing is like he told me like the most important value of money. Don't let that shit sit in the bank.
Yeah,
It's nothing but a big ass scam. Don't let that shit sit in the bank. He's not saying spend it. He's just saying don't let that shit sit in the bank.
put it
If
in
you
other
got some money,
places.
put it
Yeah.
in other places. Put it in stock. Put it in fucking investing. Put it in something else. Do not let that shit sit in the bank. It's not gonna help you sit in the bank.
Facts.
And I think
Facts.
that's the biggest problem with nowadays with our parents' generation is because they were always taught to save money. You know what I'm saying? Like they was taught to like just keep that shit in the bank, savings, all that other shit. Like
Yeah,
money
no.
is pretty much the value of the dollar is useless now. It's literally trash. So whatever you can do, just like start looking into investing, start looking into good books, reading about this shit, and get to it because honestly, we're in a time right now where you could just make like a lot of people do it by accident, not even like on purpose. You got TikTok, you got YouTube, you got a whole bunch of shit that you can learn how to make money off of, and it's like
Facts.
crazy because like people just dead ass sit here. There's like fucking kids that's like 15, 16, damn near making 2K, 3K a week alone, not even with their parents' help. This is because they just went out there and researched. So at the end of the day, that's up to you. So you just need to focus on what you want to do in life and keep it moving. I mean, bro, life is so short. If you want to go buy a fucking pair of Jordans, go buy that shit. If you want to go buy a new graphics card, go buy that shit. If you want to buy a PS5, go buy that shit, bro. I'm not saying don't listen to your parents about saving. Save your money, but be smart with it. Don't just go out there and blow it on shit you know you can't afford because you want to look good for a fucking picture at school or some shit. Just take care of the shit that matters first. Then go blow the bag.
Facts. And what's crazy is I've seen so many millionaires talk about money, and their mentality with money is so different from ours that we hold money like near and dear. Andrew Tate says he looks at shit, he looks at cars and shit, and he's just like, do I really want this? Do I want it? Fuck it, I'll get it. $145,000 Ferrari. Fuck it, I'll get it. This is gonna sit in the driveway. Bro, I just want it for today.
You know what's crazy too is because I was watching something about him. I was watching him on Rumble because he's on Rumble now. He said, like he used to think about this shit when he was in school, when he was broke and poor in London. He was like, he seen a Ferrari pass by. He's like, bro, that's a Ferrari. And his friend's like, yeah, okay. Don't y'all want to know like why? How the hell does he have that? That car is like $400,000, $200,000, and we're sitting here can't even take the fucking bus. Like, doesn't that make y'all like angry or a little upset or motivated? He's like, not really. And he was like, I couldn't sleep thinking about that shit. Is that somebody else is spending $400,000, not even that in a high, while we're sitting over here barely struggling to pay our bills. It's like there's got to be something we're doing wrong here, because motherfuckers are spending millions of dollars on cars alone, $1 million on a car, and our asses over here. Some people can't even pay their fucking bills. So it's like this shit got to be broken, bro. This generational curse, this whole 9-to-5 slave mentality, that shit got to be broken. That shit is, because if you keep on living in the mindset that you know, oh, I'm going to get by with this, I have a really nice job. Like, even if you have a successful job, you are still a slave, because you still got to clock in to somebody. You still got to be told what to do. You can't go out on vacation trips like you want to. You can't come back from a vacation trip and say, fuck it, I'm going to go out to another vacation trip. You don't got it. Like, you still got to go clock in. You got to go, show yourself out in public, be the slave mentality. You might be successful, but you're a successful slave. You're not really free. So it's like, with that shit being in mind, is take care of yourself, bro. Just do what you want to do in life. But it just pains me to see that people were literally spending $100,000 on a car, and motherfuckers out here can't even pay their phone bill.
Facts.
So we gotta step it up, bro.
It goes back to like episode 7. It's like, bro, it's the mentality, bro. Once you switch that gear, that like I'm not gonna do this shit forever. Fuck all this shit. Fuck this job. Apply that pressure, man. You got it. Like Devin said, the tools are at your disposal. You have it. You have the internet. You can learn whatever the fuck you want today, right now. You don't have to go to the library. You don't have to dig up no books. There's a YouTube video for everything you could do. Everything you want to do, there's a YouTube video out there, how to. You just gotta do the research. You just gotta put the time in. Get off the phone. Get off the TikTok. Stop going out with what Denzel be saying. Stop going to Atlanta. Get your ass in that.
Get your back blown out in Atlanta and California and New York, and like y'all really think y'all speaking code when it's like it's obvious what's happening. Like, come on now, stop playing.
That blows my mind. Y'all really be saving up like $2K, $3K just to go to Atlanta and get your back blown, and just to buy useless bullshit.
Just to blow it.
Get like a Birkin bag, say like $2K, get a Birkin bag for $1,300, get your back blown out by some random dude that don't pay for shit.
Some random dusty ass.
And then you spend the other
That's
$700
crazy.
on whatever, some clothes maybe, and then you get back home like it was lit. I'm like, yo, dumbass.
You only live in life, right?
Invest in yourself, man.
Coin, bro. They live in life. That's what they doing. They enjoying their life. Two sides of the same coin.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I had this interaction at work, right? I was telling Rod about this shit. This shit fucking blew my mind, low key. And it's the littlest shit, right? So of course, like the last 2 weeks, I've been like straight. I've been on a high mentally, bro. Like I've been just trying to manifest shit. And like I'm not stressed at all with this shit. I'm not stressed with work. I'm not stressed with the podcast, none of that shit. But that one day, that particular day I had opened, and I was like, bro, I woke up and I was like, bro, like I was just down. I was like, bro, fuck, like, what am I doing right now? Like, is this shit really gonna work out? Type shit. I'm like, I'm 27. Like, is this really, worth pursuing right now? And then I got to work, right? And I was just like working. I rarely ever sit here and like really try to like engage with the customers because my job is to manage everybody. So it's like I don't be out on the sales floor like that, like trying to actively help people. But this day in particular, I was like refilling the shoes on the wall, and I got to like the white Crocs, and I had jumped the wall like for no reason. I was by the red Crocs. I was like, you know what, man? Let me just do the white Crocs because they're right over here. I was like, fuck it. As I get there, this guy walks in and he's like, oh, he's like, I like your hair, man. I was like, thank you, bro. I was like, I get that every now and then. I like your hair, whatever. But yeah, I was like, oh, what are you looking for? He's like, a pair of white Crocs. And I grabbed a random one. I was like moving it back. And he was like, oh, I need a size 6 in men. And I was like, damn, I had just touched it. I was like, this is too many coincidences fucking happening right now. So then we started talking and he's like, yeah, man, like I'm up to like $2,000 right now for like Christmas gifts for my kids. And he was like, yeah, man, like they don't even know what the fuck baloney is. I was like, they don't know what bologna is. He was like, yeah, they only know like steaks and all that. But he was like, as a kid growing up, like all my family had was like bologna and all this shit. And like my 5 brothers, like there's 5 of us, and we just all wanted to come up and just be successful, so our kids didn't have to deal with that. And we were talking about that, and he was like, yeah, man. So like what do you want to do with your life? Like, what are you trying to do? Like, you want to stay in retail? You want to do this? I was like, nah. Like, I have a podcast with my friends, and what's crazy is, right, I'm so like sensitive when it comes to like talking about the podcast with random fucking people because like I look at the podcast as like my fucking baby. And you don't give your baby up to like just any random person. But it just came out. I was like, the podcast. He's like, oh, you got a podcast? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah. So as I was talking, he was asking me the name of the podcast and everything. And as he was leaving, he was like, you're gonna be a star one day. And that shit just resonated with me on like a different level. It could have been bullshit. He could have been lying to me the entire time, but that's the shit I needed to hear right at that moment. And I was like, oh yeah, it's on go. Fuck that negative shit I was on. I was like, it's on go. I'm getting home. I'm doing a fucking TikTok package. I'm doing like 5 TikToks. I'm dropping all them shits. And I was like, bruh. And he was like, yeah, you're probably gonna see me on the street one day. I'm gonna point at you and be like, yo, man, you remember me? And you're probably just not gonna remember me. But he was like, you're gonna be a star one day. I was like, bruh. I was like, bro, when your life gives you signs every fucking day, you just gotta pay attention to that shit. There are no such thing as coincidences. What are the fucking odds that the one day I feel down, this motherfucker walks in, wants a white Croc that I so happen to be at, want the size that I just touched? Nah, bro. So I was like, you know what, bro? That shit wrapped up my whole day, week, month, year. I was like, that's what I needed to hear, man. Shout out to him, bro. I didn't even catch his name or nothing, bro. I'm probably never gonna see that man again. But that was it. I used
to work retail. I had a couple of people that come in and tell me, you're gonna need to go far in life, big things. And I still resonate with that shit, man. It's all about what you put around you. Either you're gonna let this life, this 9 to 5 shit get to you, or you just gonna go out there and chase it. It don't matter how old you is, bro, because people damn near 30s, 40s still making this shit happen, bro. You just gotta apply yourself at this point, man. Nobody's gonna start that fucking car without you, bro. You're the first person. You got the keys to ignition, bro. It's all about how you start that bitch and how you get to where you want to get to. Because at the end of the day, bro, time waits for no one. So make the most of it, bro.
That shit, man. That shit. I was giggling. I was like, oh shit, he said I would be a star. I was like, oh yeah. It's
like a little schoolgirl.
It's up like shit.
He talking about I'm gonna go crazy.
Sometimes you need that extra push, man. I think we all do in life because you see what's going on. It's all the bullshit. It's just nice to get reassured on, don't lose sight of your goals, bro. Don't matter what nobody say, bro. Everybody has a different start. So some people start later than others. It's just all about how you finish.
Jay-Z was 27 when he put out his first album.
Yep.
Keep that in mind. 27.
Yeah.
And
How
Steve
was
Harvey was poor. He was homeless.
how was
Living in his
Jordan?
car.
How was Jordan when he got his first ring?
I have no idea.
20 something.
Denzel, you don't know this? Damn.
Like
I don't know this
something.
actually. He's in his 20s though, because it wasn't in his 30s. It was in his 20s, but I just can't remember. In the 90s, he started.
I think it was like his
80,
mid 20s, 80,
85, 84,
85 or 84. Yeah.
He was 28.
28 when he got his first ring. Look at that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
his
It's all about how
fourth
you
season
start,
at
bro.
22. We going
Yeah.
crazy,
All
bro.
about how
By
you
30,
start,
mark
bro.
my fucking words, bro. By 30, I'm gonna be going stupid.
Facts.
Going stupid. Completely different life. Completely different life.
Y'all want to talk about the Tory Lanez shit?
Yeah, we can make that the last topic.
Yeah, we'll make
Yeah,
that the
Yeah,
last
make
topic.
the last topic.
I'm at like an hour and 5.
The Tory Lane shit, man. I done heard some new shit. Man. Apparently, the ex best friend's supposed to testify against him. Or is it testify against him or testify for
She's
him?
about to get. She's supposed to give her statement on what
Mhm.
happened. So this is a topic that we've kind of danced around in previous episodes, but I was like, you know what? It's only like
Bring it back.
he say, she say. At that time, when we were doing the episodes, it's like early, like probably like the first 10 episodes. And I was like, nah, it came up and I was like, we're not gonna talk about this shit. But now that they're in court and people are giving their statements and shit, it's more to talk about now. It's more of like a foundation to talk about. The judge hasn't given all that has been happening in the court case is just statements. This is what I think happened. This is what I say happened. Blah blah blah. So nothing's really set in stone. However, I think Meg's whole story was that they got in the car, they started arguing. At first, she said they weren't intimate. Now she's saying they are intimate. And then one thing led to another. She stepped out of the car. Tory apparently grabbed the gun, shot, and said, "Dance, bitch." But nobody else that was in the car recalls Tory even saying that. And
no.
it's, I don't know, man. Until we get a
did
verdict.
They smash in the car?
No, they were just
What?
getting in an argument
No, they were
because
just getting in an argument.
yeah, it started off as like no, their relationship was intimate.
Yeah, she's saying that they didn't sleep together, but apparently they did sleep together.
And then Meg says, yeah, like 4 different people clapped that shit. And then fucking Meg, it was found out that fucking Tory and Meg were still sleeping together during the court session.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen that. Hold on, I'm not gonna lie, I seen that same headline.
Yeah.
I seen that same headline. Hold on, but I think we read it. I think it was worded it wrong. I think she brought up the fact that they had sex during the session, but not like during the session. Like they were still sleeping together because she has a restraining order against him. Legally, he can't be there.
No, man. I mean,
yeah,
legally,
that wouldn't make sense. Like, why do you have a restraining
legally,
order
but on a
person?
late night.
But apparently, Tory was also Tory had also slept with her best friend.
Yeah,
also slept with the best friend.
And then that's why, like, it's like I think like I forgot what it was, but I think Tory and the best friend were like in a hot tub or in a pool or some shit. Trying to like, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to get to know each other better, and then somebody like held them. I don't remember exactly the details because I wasn't finished to study this 30-second clip over and over again.
Yeah.
But y'all go look at the clip. But apparently everybody that the best friend had, like Tory went behind her back. Or not Tory. Megan went behind her back and like went to get with this dude. So it was like a basketball player that she was with, and Megan was
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons, yeah. God damn.
It's goofy ass. Out of all the basketball players you could have picked, you picked Ben Simmons? Are you serious right now? The man who's scared to play basketball? The man who said he couldn't fucking play because his back was hurting when he was perfectly
the baby
fine?
too.
The baby
they
too,
smashed
yeah.
Too. God damn, Meg. Your ass is out right now, Meg. What the fuck?
But she said she did not fuck him on the interview in front of millions of people crying, fake crying.
That
shit
tough,
is crazy,
Meg.
bro.
No, say it ain't so. God.
Nah, bro. That's another case of. I don't want to sound like that.
What's her song?
Be careful.
Women manipulation, bro.
I don't want us to get on here and bash a black woman, but
No, we ain't not
it's
bashing
not looking too good. But let's see
I
what
know,
happens
like,
at the end of the case.
Yeah, but it's not
I know,
even
'cause
about
the
that
shit
because
you
I respect
said,
her and I love her music.
yeah, I respect
But
her.
it's just the fact that, damn, how you gonna lie during an
You gonna lie.
important interview and
What was it?
investigation?
Good Morning America type shit? Like,
Yep. Good Morning
God
America. I
damn.
think it was. Yeah.
It's just like, fuck, you can still save yourself. You just gotta stop going out bad.
Oh,
Going
bro,
outside.
it's too late. That shit's already at like what, 4 or 5 million views, and then you got the women over here, and you got artists, local Houston artists, trying to defend you. And then when they see this shit, it's just like, damn, that's a slap in the face.
Yeah,
Now
y'all
we just look
just
like some
going.
goofy motherfuckers.
oh yeah, she's from your state. That's right. I forgot she's from Texas.
Yeah, she's from our state, but she's not from Houston. She's from fucking Dallas or some shit.
Preview.
Houston, Warren County.
We know our shit, low key.
That shit was funny.
TSU
I'm gonna play that shit
ladies.
after the podcast over. TSU
Yes,
ladies.
man.
You gonna listen to that shit?
I don't
after
know,
the
man.
podcast.
It's not looking too good for you, man.
We gotta go to Texas, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, dude, man. It's a whole different atmosphere down here.
Now, what are describe? So what? Never, what I could never understand was like, what are the wards? Are those like specific parts of Houston, like specific areas?
The trenches, nigga. It's like Chirac, but the trenches. We call them wards. So it's like 5th Ward, 6th Ward, 7th Ward, 8th. Like Louisiana. They got wards over there too. That's like the trenches. If you want to get shit popping, go to 5th Ward. Or you drive through that bitch, you're gonna leave a bullet hole.
Now, is that in the city of Houston or is that like
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's in like I'd say like the outer part, but it's like deep into the city of Houston. Now, the thing about Houston, like any other city, you go looking for trouble, you're gonna find that shit. But if you just cool and kosher, keep it calm, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, let's go
Just
to
don't piss off. Just don't piss off the wrong niggas, bro. Because them niggas is pulled up out there. We don't have licenses for folks.
Let's go to the gentrified part of Houston. Let's do that.
Oh, I can take you all over. Houston.
I ain't trying to lose
really
nice
nice place, bro. It's nice. I'm in the hood, nigga. I'm in the hood, bro. There's a reason I got all black up for you. I'm in the hood.
I'm dead, bro.
But it's not that bad. I ain't taking you to.
Nah, I think that's what every city though. Like we know what parts of Miami not to go to.
It's just like if you move how you move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Keep it calm, keep it kosher. Don't be a weird ass.
I'm gonna hold you. Charlotte safe.
Charlotte safe.
Like I'm in.
The baby's from. The baby's from there.
We got a hood. Like I lived in the hood. I live in the trenches. The trenches in Charlotte is West Boulevard.
We call my boy the baby real quick.
That's the worst place. And Hinton Valley and Beatties Ford Road. That is the hood.
Sunset, where's the baby from?
I'm gonna call Rich Dunkel.
From the university area, kind of like
it's Dawn.
Back when he was growing up, that shit was the white part of town. But
damn.
But
yeah, so Kirk.
Yeah.
Like he's like where I'm living right now is where the baby grew up at. But it's like it's the hood. Don't get me wrong. It's the hood. Like where he did the video up the street from my house, it got shot up, but only because he was there. Like that's the thing about Charlotte. Like you cannot if you don't have no connections in Charlotte. Like you ain't fucking with nobody in Charlotte. No one's gonna go. It's really like we don't even have like really gangs like that. The last gang we had in Charlotte was just one gang, and it was the Hinton Valley Kings, and they all lived in that apartment complex, Hinton Valley. It was not even an apartment complex. It's a housing project. Like it's like houses, and it's in this one area, and it's called Hinton Valley. Yeah, Hinton Valley Kings. They all got locked up. They kids is probably like 21 and shit. They probably like grown now, but they're not on the same timing. Like they just trying to sell packs and get money. Like that's what they doing. Like they're not on that shit. Like the Hidden Valley Kings back in the early 2000s, they was shooting shit. They was them type of niggas. They would kill you if you look at them wrong. They was on that type of time. But now it is not like that. You can walk past Hidden Valley. You can walk through Hidden Valley. Walk through that bitch. Like just walk through that bitch. No one will bother you. There's nobody posted up. Ain't nobody throwing no dice game. Ain't none of that shit going on. It's not the hood no more. Like it's the hood. Like it's hood as fuck. Like as in the environment and like just like ghetto ass shit. Like Like we got an ATM on this corner, like a liquor store right there. You know, like hood shit. But as far as like hood activities, like they get robbed and killed and shit like that, not really big on that. Most of that shit's happening downtown. In the good part.
Say he was born in Ohio, but he moved to North Carolina. And he said he went to Vance High School.
Vance is the sister school of Mallard Creek. That's where I went to Mallard Creek. People that went.
Or was he swagging in Ohio?
People skip school in Mallard Creek to go to Vance and vice versa. Like people would skip at Vance, walk over to Mallard Creek, and they just be at the lunch. And be like, "Damn, ain't you at Vance?" She's like, "Yeah, you know."
Was he pushing shit?
Called Julius L. Chambers High School now.
Yeah, that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen that before.
But yeah, like Charlotte is like a different place. Like in New York, I'm not gonna hold you. In New York, your ass can get caught lacking for no reason, and your ass get $150 stabbed.
You fuck New York.
Beat the fuck up. Like
badass rats that's there. That's
badass rats eating at your leg when you're on your phone. You're like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all niggas got more rats. Y'all got more. It's literally a statistic proving that y'all have way more rats than people in this bitch.
Imagine being homeless in New York. Them rats gonna eat your ass in your sleep. Like, fuck.
Nigga, how the hell y'all got more rats than a population of people? That shit don't make no sense.
Like, it don't matter if you want to be homeless in New York, bro. Your ass.
You really fading with rats for your bed, bro. Like
for your life.
For your crib.
Nigga, like, you on the sleep. You think you got the good newspapers? Them shits is nice and soft. Like,
got rats the size of Kovu. That shit's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And then your ass wake up in heaven like, what the fuck happened? Like, oh, them rats ate your ass up. They started with your leg. You died instantly. Like,
some ankle biters.
That smell good.
They thought you was dead. They started getting the munching.
For real.
Hey, bro, like, I don't know. I ain't never.
Yeah, being homeless in New York is not the wave. Like,
but like in Houston,
I'll be a drifter
like,
real quick. I'll play with my life. I'll be like, I need to hitchhike the fuck up out of here. Take me to Virginia or something.
Like Houston, the reason why I say y'all to come down here, like Houston, it's a lot of opportunities. Then we got Austin. You know what I'm saying? You go to Austin, that's where all the networking goes on. You know, Houston, you can still network. It's really good. Like you get what you pay for. You don't get cheapskated out of this bitch. And there ain't no state tax either, so you just chilling.
Well, what about Dallas?
Dallas? It's still fuck Dallas.
Dang, we got a homie in Dallas though.
Yeah, fuck you too, Nick.
I'm dead, bro.
Until you come to Houston, we hate Dallas people around this bitch.
We gotta get Nick. We gotta get Nick back on the pod. Nick's just elusive.
Yeah, we gotta get Nick back on the pod, man.
Nick like a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah,
it's hard to get a hold of him.
Like, I don't know. Like, hold on, let me see this shit. Cause like this is my room, so it's like this, bro. It's a big ass room containing all types of shit.
Little house tour. Okay, I see it.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I feel like if you want to come down here, you can. You can make a living for yourself. It's not really that bad.
That was funny, bro. Hey, man.
I heard the house is a lot cheaper there, so I might cop a house over there.
Hell yeah. That's why I told you.
Yeah, just guys house might be out there.
I'm not gonna lie. Until then, I'm gonna still look at. I think I'm gonna stay in Florida, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll show you.
Florida is good too.
She got land. She got land. She got a whole bunch of land, and she live in a nice little good house. It's really nice. No neighbors in that bitch either.
Mm-mm.
This man Freddie is awake now. He's asking for attention. Y'all can see his little reflection right there.
Yeah, I see him.
You can see him.
I'm dead.
So now that he's awake, you know what that means, bro. It's time to
wrap it up.
Close it on out.
Next week's the Christmas episode is next week, man. Look, if you listen in the audio version of this, we fuck with you. Keep doing it. Share us.
Yeah.
You watching this shit on YouTube? Like, comment, subscribe. Whenever you listen to this, you're part of the guys too, man. Don't forget that. And we'll be back next week with the Christmas episode. It's been your guys, Devin, Denzel,
yeah,
and Rod, and myself, Terrell. We'll catch you in the next one, man. Be easy.
Yes, sir.
Adios.